Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Oxygen Not Included Strategy and Tactics, Episode 3. So, when we last left our humble little colony of the badass Lasso, we were about to welcome our fourth member to the team. I'm just waiting for Thibaut to finish up his schedule here. Once he hits work time, we'll be ready to add a partner to his particular schedule here. So, looks like he is ready to roll, so let us see who we're going to get here. Alright, ooh. Okay, an interesting, pufflets too. We're not quite ready for them yet, but we want to get into that eventually. Let's see, we already have our farmer. Early bird's good, but doctoring's not really that useful. Now Joshua here, plus operating plus buff plus mole hands. Yeah, it's a slower bathroom use speed, but that's okay. I can deal with that one. So I think we've got our dupe. So we are going with Nathan. Nathan, our next name in game patron. Welcome to the team. Now, whenever you bring a new dupe on board, you gotta take care of a few things. First off, check your consumables, make sure it's all set. He's also forbidden to eat the bristleberries. That's good. He's allowed to eat everything else. That's also good. Schedule. They will always add the new person to here. We want to kick him down to schedule number 2. And now that we've filled up this little schedule, it's time to give it a name. If the first one were the leading ladies, I think this one should be the founding fathers, to account for that. So now Nathan will be paired with Thibaut in terms of how they're going to be working. Priorities. Let us set Nathan's priorities carefully. So obviously operating plus because that's your thing. You also want to be digging because he's got the mole hands. And while digging is not his interest, he's going to be our excavator for certain. So we're going to give you a +1 priority on that. And yeah, you know what? I'll give you the single plus on the supplying jobs. Because you've got that little extra tick of strength, so you can do your own hauling. Now, the other thing to note is that brand new dupes come to the table with a single skill point ready to go. And I think since Nathan's already got a current morale of 1, he can handle a morale need here. Without getting too things. So I'm actually going to start off giving him hard digging. That will not only further increase his mining skill, but allow him to start tackling the harder materials. This is why I did not start with a miner, but knowing that we could get into mining afterwards. And we might as well give you the hard digging hat. So we can start you off with that just right. Excellent. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now, let's ask the question, what are we going to dig? There's a lot that we need to dig, actually. First off, let's dig this little area out. But we want to start getting into our some of our we want to start thinking about our basins here, if you will. About where are we going to hold all of our water, and also getting more and more of our crops online. So that's kind of be where our mind is at right about now. I think what we want to do now, it's a little dangerous to keep an open stair over here. Also, one of my commenters did properly comment that I did not put a lip on here to prevent spills. In case somebody has an accident, we don't want their stuff polluting there. So we'll queue those up. I guess what we can do, here's what we can do. we can keep this nice and compact, truth be told, which means, well, I don't really want to cap it off here, but we might want to anyway. Now, part of me, well, we'll need to do a little bit more research in order to make this work. And actually, part of me doesn't even want to dig down here just yet. I think we might be jumping the gun here because I want to finish up this farm first, and I also want to start digging out our sewer system. Yes, we're doing a whole sewer system here. This is where we're going to. I'm going to do like a double-walled separator between these two. This is, again, just for planning's sake. I'm obviously not wanting them to build that literal far down, but we want to make sure we're getting a good read on this. So let's at the very least let's dig out down here, and that's kind of the reason why we wanted to. Let's just do something like this. This is going to be a longer-term project. We'll have them sort of do this quarry style where we just start lopping off the top and then start eating our way down, which actually means we don't really... Well, we do still need the ladder all said and done just so they can get back out. But yeah, I think we're good on that front. So yeah, let's unpause. All right, everyone happy for the new member of the team. All right, the leading ladies are going about their business here. Nathan, first wearer of the hat. Oh yeah, and he's been told to make sure you go ahead and do your machining. And that was needing, so yeah. Let's get more and more of our stuff up and running here. Thibault doing his research. Yeah, we got a few more bits of research to go before we get our really nifty stuff online here. Let's put you up to here. Yeah, this is also going to be our CO2 pit. So there's sort of a double duty here. Thank you, Larissa. I don't want these things breaking and leaking through. I'm waiting for a bunch of these to be finished before I request seeds for all of them. So it'll make the trip a little bit... Whoa, hi there. Okay, what did we... basic farming... Oh, we already did that. Basic lighting... Electric grill, and jumbo battery. Yes, the power. I have the power. Let's see here. Do we want to go into... Now, you know what? I think we want to actually go into early sanitation. I have a little experimental build for this where, I mean, we do want to consider getting ourselves into... ultimately the electrolyzers, because that's going to be our next step in oxygen production, but I'm going to take a slight detour into sanitation. More on that in a little bit, but we want to get that up and running sooner rather than later. The other thing I want to do, and this is also going to kind of tie into my little strategy here, so we just got power here. I want to put 2 little tiles there, and I want the jumbo battery way the heck over here. And we're going to get the wire, and we're going to put you through... actually, I'll put it around this way. Hang on. And we'll tie you into the power grid there. Perfect. You'll see the sort of the method to my madness here soon enough. But I just want to sort of cue that up so it's on the docket. Nathan, why you... Oh, well, you know, you're not building stuff. You're just delivering stuff, which is fine. You're allowed to deliver stuff. Just make sure you don't suffocate down there, my friend. Alright, back to higher speeds. Alright, I might as well do... here, let's pause it so we can simul request these so that the dupes will queue up the jobs in rapid succession. Why didn't you grab more than one seed? That's what I was trying to avoid here, man. We were trying to be efficient. We wanted somebody to just come up here and just grab these 3, but... oh, well. That's what you get when you try to be efficient. Why are you taking that seed all the way over here? Why don't you just drop it off there? Come on, guys. Efficiency. Efficiency. Alright, let's speed up. Yeah, see these little diamond-shaped things? That you need, Nathan. You need your hard digging person to be able to get that. Alright, we're getting our wires on here. We'll be able to rip up this little tiny battery and get it out of the way once we have our proper battery hooked up. Yeah, get on it, Nathan. Come on. This is turning into its own little CO2 pit. Which is fine. This is why I wanted to make it just too deep. I just realized if I make it any deeper here, that might be a problem. Yeah, we'll wait for the rest of these to finish up so that we can maybe get some more research complete. Okay. So, I do think we need to burrow our way down here with our ladder. And yes, I know we're putting stuff into here, and I'm playing a little risky game here for the moment. We'll cap it off soon enough. But for the moment, we'll... well, actually here's what we'll do. Let's plan these out. Now that we have all of our farm tiles, we're not done with our farms, by the way. Yeah, we'll pull this down here, and this will be an even bigger extension to our farm here. Where we're going to be inviting a lot of people to the party, so we want to make sure there's plenty to go around. Now, I could do this up one and just make it real narrow. Which might not be a bad idea, since all we're doing here is the crops. Let's go like there, and up like, oops. And of course, as we progress down here, we'll continue building our walls. And of course, we will want to mine all of this out, all of this out. I guess what we could do here, just to sort of cap things off, and just to keep things a little on the safer side. Yeah, let's do something like this. That will protect us from messes, in theory. Yeah, now this will protect us from messes. Although, no, I want this one free because we kind of want this to become the CO2 pit proper. No, because if something falls down this way, it could mess things up. At least this way, this one will go around like this. So, yeah, we'll protect ourselves from messes. And while we're down here, we might as well build a fresh ration box, because this is where all the CO2 is going to be living. So that should be good right there. Actually, one thing I do want to do before we lip this off is I want to get a pump set up. This is just going to be a temporary ladder setup, but we want to get a liquid pump down here. I usually like to build it deeper than anything else in the reservoir, and we are going to eventually just dig all of this out. But that way we can get things pumped out for, well, you'll see what we'll use it probably in a later episode. Alright, let me think of the best way to... Actually, here's what we'll do. Just to... Now we can successfully dig all the way out here and not have people stuck once they build those. Alright, let's pause here and then... Mealwood. This is why we're digging out more and more cracked zones, so that we can keep getting seeds, more specifically mealwood seeds. Alright, come on, Thibaut, help us out. Yeah, we need that bigger battery here. The other thing we can do here is let's get a... we're just going to run a liquid pipe up here. I'm just going to run sort of the nub of it up this way. We'll draw it once we're ready. We'll draw it all the way out and actually start hooking it into stuff. I just want to get this basic infrastructure in place first, so then we can lip this off and help ourselves that way. I guess, what the other thing we could do here, instead of lipping it off like this, is sealing it. Like actually, like flat out, just drawing it all the way across here. Now that could be a little tricky as far as flooding here, although, no, not really, because it's not seeping too far into the water here. So yeah, let's just do that. I mean, we could actually probably just do it with farm tiles if we really, really wanted to. Might as well. This is going to be our food pit anyway. And then that way we can draw this out a little bit further. Actually, what I want to do here is I want to dig this out just to give it more room to breathe, so to speak. Alright, next shift is ending, so Nathan and Thibaut have hit the hay. Oh, that reminds me, the other thing we should queue up is a cot for our next person. They're a few cycles out. We might as well do another person here. Oh, and what the hey, another person. And since we've got some goodies up here, we might as well not mine all this out. Man, a lot of hatches around here. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Alright, break time, meal time, bathroom time, food time. Everything was running like clockwork. Alright, we are tearing through our kilocalories here, but that's precisely why we're being so aggressive with our farms here. So very, very aggressive. I think the other thing that we can do here is... Yeah, we'll wait for them to finish all this up here as well. Yes, please clear these out. It completely buries the bed. Thank you for helping clear all the sand. Hey, you tackle it, Nathan. You're digging. You're much better at that. Ooh, Larissa got a skill. It's around this point, yeah, that other people are going to start leveling up enough that they can start getting their own skill. So it looks like Larissa is that. Now, for Larissa, we're going to start her out with the improved carrying capacity. Because being able to carry, being at a strength 5 or higher is actually a lot more efficient, because that allows you to carry 400 kilograms in total. That's enough for 2 whole regular blocks, and there's a lot of larger things that are 400 in size. So it just becomes so much more efficient and cuts down the number of supply trips. So improved carrying. And then you get the carrier's hat. Her next skill point will be on construction to get that boosted, since they're interested in that anyway. Alright, Larissa donning the puts her hair down. I like it. Nice little touch there. So now Larissa is a carrying machine here. Okay, we've got our plumbing done. We've got some planning to do for that. Not quite ready for that just yet, but we're working on it. In our next episode, we'll get that up and running. But we shouldn't dawdle here. I think it is high time that we get ourselves the supercomputer, and in order to get that, we need to get the water cooler. So, yeah, I think that's a good start there. And I think that is I think we made some pretty darn good progress here with this episode. Everybody cheering. Alright, enough cheering, guys. Alright, so if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!